This is the most obnoxious live streamer, and he's currently in some serious legal trouble, so much so that it can change his life the way he knows it. And it seems like this is going to be a massive wake-up call for this guy, because if you want to know how bad the IRL live streaming landscape has become, you don't have to look further than Jack Doherty. Jack is now considered one of the largest streamers on Kick, despite
I've never really understood.
He's built this cult-like audience off of harassing people in public, constant
IRL live streaming. I don't know why I was struggling to pronounce that. I made a whole video talking about probably the one I found to be insufferable, like absolutely horrible. Didn't know Jack was doing the same thing. Otherwise, I might have
stream and essentially anyone that he can bring on for clout. His audience have this like weird relationship with him because so many
thought about talking about Jack Doherty.
And this is likely because he's probably one of the worst offenders of main character syndrome when he uses random people without their consent for his own content. And this can range from egging them on before hiding behind a security guard when they react to hiring a security guard to straight up knock people out during his streams. And that latter part just got him sued as he proudly distributed that clip all over the internet just for a little bit more attention. But he wasn't always like this. He started essentially stalking popular creators on YouTube, with one of his first popular videos being going to the FaZe house I saw FaZe rain. Here you can see this innocent kid trying to make content on YouTube in the worst way possible.
I just want to say
couldn't even
thank
find
you guys so much
FaZe
for
rug.
subscribers. It really means a lot that you guys are watching my videos and liking them.
And I guess in his pursuit of making interesting content, I guess he now convinced his parents to drive him to the FaZe house, which is terrible.
That's just bad parent.
Don't ever do that to
It's just bad parenting. Like, I'm sorry, but luckily I've never had to deal with that. My parents were always a little more sane. But going forward, if you're like with all these Gen Z parents, say no to your kid. It is okay to say no to them. And I really hope you do, especially when you realize something like this is just absolutely intolerable.
Any creator, no matter what. Like, if you want to meet a creator, go to an event they publicly announce they're going to, or be lucky enough to meet them in public. Please don't stalk them, and especially do not show up uninvited.
I don't even know who FaZe
Rain
Rain is.
That creator's
sounds
house
like such a
to make
blast
content.
from the past.
And here, I mean, Jack's a child, so I completely blame the parents for this. But we're also about to find out that Jack
just skip ahead. Let me actually see if he does it. Okay, it's right here.
Holy crap! I really want them to come out.
It's not even like a mega mansion. How did...
They're obviously home.
This seems like just a standard suburban house. It's not like a mega mansion or anything that stands out, so... That is very concerning that this kid managed to
But it just
find
continues.
this
They don't
big
give up for some
influence.
reason. They've been there for probably like 30 minutes to an hour at this point.
Yeah, we need them to come out. Yo, G Fuel Matt.
Brother, I wouldn't wait 30 minutes outside of freaking Keanu Reeves' house for a chance to meet him.
Well, I guess his entitlement's been there since he started making videos.
Somebody
but
on
then
the
Rain
let alone
eventually
just
comes
somebody
home.
on the internet.
Holy crap! Holy crap! FaZe Rain! Oh my god! FaZe Rain! FaZe Rain! Guys, it's freaking FaZe Rain! Oh my god! The Audi R8! Holy crap! No! FaZe Rain! Leaving us! Mom! No, Rain!
He's leaving! He's just like, see ya, kid!
He's coming back. Okay, he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back.
His mom is blocking their driveway.
Oh.
He can't get into his own house. What a literal...
I thought the guy just freaking said, see ya, like he saw some kids in his house, and he's like, well, I guess I don't live there anymore. Okay, that actually makes more sense, the mom blocking the driveway. But still, I was about to award him some Giga Chad moves.
But anyway, eventually the mom moves and lets Rain into the garage. Rain then shut the garage as quickly as possible, and then Jack just continues to stand outside with his friend and bang on the garage door and the front door without anyone showing up.
I mean, I know he's a child, but that is
with someone who
some unhinged levels of
like, it just doesn't make sense. But I guess the wildest part of this is he just
really
goes
not even that
home
relevant.
after, I guess, doxing them, even though their address was semi-public, because they just weren't careful about showing where they lived. Because I mean, the original FaZe house, that was a big live and learn for a lot of creators because they just were not.
I don't think people have any trouble figuring out where I live.
But I'm surprised his parents didn't think it was a bad
I
idea
move
to
around
let
just
alone
about every
drive
year.
him to a random creator's house to essentially just harass them for YouTube content. But also, they probably saw the video and they just let him post this video to the internet. But this video got some views because it was the FaZe house, but he later on pivots to making insufferable pranks. The kind where you just harass random people and retail workers for content. And by consistently posting these on YouTube, he created a pretty size
stuff.
of a career. His parents then invested that money into real estate for him, and this made them a little bit more supportive of his content, because I mean, he was essentially providing liquidity for the family's real estate investments. This becomes extremely apparent when he goes on to Dr. Phil, where they then bring up the fact that he stole his older brother's car.
Okay, if you end up on Dr. Phil, then that's how you know you need to get your life together. Because I don't think there's anything that's actually seen as positive when you go on Dr. Phil. So the fact that he was on there, that should have been his wake-up call. But yet, obviously, he's continuing to do this stuff, and he's about to get sued for it. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, try to figure out what the actual lawsuit is. I think that's where he talks about... Okay, here we are. Here's where he gets to the obnoxious stuff.
This is security guards who Jack has used as pawns for his content.
Go. Yep. He actually looks like a gremlin when he does that.
What? Well, probably gonna do. What you gonna do?
I love how he's given the Randall from Recess hiding behind the teacher vibe. The same stance and everything, down to the T. What a guy. But eventually, he flew way too close to the sun, where this unfortunately happened on one of the streets. Obviously, I cannot
see somebody walking around
here,
like that in
here's the
public,
before,
steer clear of them.
I'm just saying, y'all say just stop.
And the after.
Hang on, I gotta go back. I didn't hear what
I cannot show the full clip here, but here's the before.
What are you talking to, dog? I'm just saying, y'all say just stop.
And the after.
Okay, so he had his bodyguard actually assault the person. Yeah, that's not how being a bodyguard works. You can't just use them to attack people you don't like and think you can get away with it. A bodyguard is there to protect you. Unless they actually get aggressive with you, then the bodyguard can't really step in. He's just kind of... The best he could do is just stand there menacingly. So... The scary or sad part is there is a chance Jack doesn't even get charged for it, because since he technically never laid a hand on the person, it was his bodyguard, that bodyguard's life could be ruined because his boss was just an insufferable asshole.
On was a full-on sucker punch. The dude landed flat on his back and definitely hit.
To quote Moist Critical real quick, I feel like you lose your right to call yourself a man if you sucker punch somebody. Like, that is shameful. But then again, this is Jack Doherty, so doesn't even come as a surprise, really.
Hit his head. That is an extremely dangerous fall, and he is super lucky he wasn't turned into a vegetable, because hits like that can easily change the trajectory of your life. And as if things couldn't have gotten even more disgusting, Jack then proudly posts this on his Twitter account to gain more attention. But thankfully, he was sued for it, and this is apparently for assault,
why would you post that?
Negligent
you were
hiring,
asking to be sued when you decided to post that.
Aiding and abetting.
You have all the evidence was right there.
So
why would you do that?
Who was punched in the face named Chase, who is now suing them. So here we have the general allegations. On October 28th in 2023, plaintiff, who is Chase, was attending a Halloween party. At approximately 12:30 a.m. in the morning of October 29th, plaintiff was on the street outside of the subject's premises and was talking to Doherty and Gosley. Gosley is the security guard who sucker punched him in the face. At one point in the conversation, Gosley asked...
Doherty or Doherty? Yeah, I'm never gonna pronounce that, but that's a good thing, because that means he's just irrelevant.
Doherty, what are we doing? And Doherty said, we're gonna fight them. Us two versus you. All right, go. And gestured that he and Gosley were gonna fight plaintiff and plaintiff's friend. Moments later, Gosley violently punched plaintiff in the face, sending him falling to the ground and causing serious physical injuries to his head, face, and neck. The amount of controversy is greater than $75,000. Plaintiff did not consent to Gosley's conduct. Doherty live streamed the assault on plaintiff on the live streaming platform Kick, and in the hours and days that followed, posted videos of the assault assault to his YouTube, X.com,
yeah, when you got
Twitter
people like this on
channels,
Kick, I don't know how the platform's gonna pop off.
Followers. Doherty has and
I
continues
already
to
talked
generate
about
income
one that I
due to the
found to be
many
the
views
most
the video has
insufferable.
received, all to plaintiff's detriment. Doherty has
Now
a
you got
history
this
both before and after the
maniac.
subject's incident of filming himself harassing, assaulting, and antagonizing members of the public by having his security guards step in to intimidate and assault them if they reacted to Doherty's harassment. The following links show various altercations caused by Doherty. So here's the first 10-second clip the lawsuit shows.
Oh wait, so that first one wasn't a lawsuit? Or is it multiple? I don't know. But it seems like the lawsuit in general is just him using his bodyguard to beat people.
That came up to me first. No, you're the clown. You have to say that came in. I don't want to be filmed. Okay, well, stop. Keep your hands down. Go to your room, dog. Sit there.
And then here's the second one right here.
Get that out of my face. Or out of my face. Or what? Okay.
So clearly there's a pattern here. Gosling has a long history of assault and battery. This is the bodyguard here. Assault and battery in Broward County, 2 instances.
He's not even a real bodyguard. You just hired some random thug to protect him. I mean, I know he's not some Einstein galaxy brain genius, but why would you do that? If there's a chance that if he is known for assaulting others, why would you want that person to be close to you in any sort of manner? Why would you want that? Why would you want to hire them to serve you and you only? Like, that's crazy. And another reason why I don't even think Jack will have anything to worry about is because it'll most likely just be his bodyguard. So he's going to keep getting away with doing shit like this. Ugh.
Of assault and battery while working as a security guard for DaBaby. Here are some of the headlines of those articles. Doherty was aware of Gosling's prior assault and battery while working for DaBaby and ratified Gosling's assault and battery of the plaintiff by paying him $5,000. The following
DaBaby killed his career before it even started.
He used to know who he was. My dog. You met him before, Kane? Yeah, but I don't like to see Kane get in that mode, because, bro, Kane, when he in that mode...
Can't talk to Kane wrong.
No, bro, listen. But you put him in that position. So when the baby them hit me up and I'm like, yo, what's up with this kid? Bro, you got Kane knocking people out. We want to protect Kane. Still open? That's a part of game. You got to take care of your people.
I did. I
don't even understand what he's saying.
You can go home and
no,
do whatever you want.
No wonder DaBaby fell off.
That's what he...
Alright, can we get to the... Alright, let's get to the end of this.
In court. Next up would probably be criminal charges. Then on top of that,
there
if this guy wins his lawsuit against Jack,
charges.
that could easily inspire others to follow suit. I mean, it's just laughably stupid that Jack willingly bragged about this event happening just to promote himself when this could very well ruin his life as he knows it. But I mean, hey, it could be a whole lot worse, because I guess you could be like this girl who is doing the exact same job as him, who's currently facing life in prison. And that's just a beyond insane story as well. So you can check that out here.
2024.
And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
We're off to a great start.